I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Only getting the one count there.
Calf kick on the money.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend... look to repeat his masterclass of mind games. It'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare, but the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all.
CM Punk locked inside Hell in a Cell with The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new Nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage. Wow.
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move!
CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against The Fiend.
DDT!
changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Hung across the top rope.
Oh my God! Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go! Sleep! Is it enough for Punk?
Cover! A kick out? I don't believe it.
Somehow mustering the strength to kick out at the last second.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. One step ahead there. Strong counter from Punk.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Now out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure. It knew what was coming there. Oh, strong impact. Headed back into the ring.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back goes sleep.
Outlook is bad for the Fiend.
Going for the pin. Is this over?
2 count. CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much as individuals. Both have Hall of Fame credentials in WWE. Both have made their mark outside the business too, but the thing that means most to each of these competitors is standing right next to them. Punk and AJ are at their best together, and
big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
Taking him to the corner now.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the It couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I'm sure.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter.
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes. And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Just going all out with every blow.
That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Ooh, and fights back.
Hit with a slap, cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Nasty!
The hardest part of the ring.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer. Their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher. But there's one aspect of this that the It couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLE.
From the heavens!
Russian leg sweep. Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice. Cinch.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
She could be on her way to a countout.
Back in the ring now, beating the official's count.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage left.
Immediate cover after the impact. Stops the kick. AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see...
And Maurice now getting pressure applied.
Black Widow. Locked in tight.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most.
Truly, truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2K26 showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.
And here he comes, the one and only Shc Williams.
The following contest is an Inferno match. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Shc Williams.
What? Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah, man. That's Shc, y'all. And WrestleMania, man.
So you are loving this, aren't you, Book?
Oh, yeah, man. Shc is meant for the grandest stage of them all, man. And now, he's here, dog. Oh, yes.
This is such a unique matchup.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands.
Cooler heads possibly prevailing now.
You can't believe that. These two are just taking a breather before they go back at it again.
And Santos saw it coming.
Setting up. All the way suplex. He's already feeling the effects.
And that'll show people what Williams is made of.
He slipped out of the way there. Caught flush with that boot.
Looks like Shc has taken the upper hand.
This can't be how Santos envisioned tonight going.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Quick thinking right there. Quick telegraphing that one.
And the clothesline for the exclamation point. And this is not something you prepare for in wrestling school. I'm pretty sure nothing can prepare you for the surreal, chaotic experience of an Inferno match.
I'd have to think that in an Inferno match, it's the most demented and merciless competitor that has the advantage.
Take off. Oh, impact. That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
Worried look on the face of Escobar.
Shc's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
The cracks are finally really showing, and the intensity of this Inferno match is quickly rising, as is the heat.
Jack!
Beautiful reversal.
And a German suplex! Escobar finally creates some more offense for himself.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Santos.
The impact on that clothesline. And there's another one. Caught the kick, intercepted. Nice sweep of the leg. Lift it up. What's next?
Bounced out of the ring.
Williams seems to be executing his game plan.
Escobar has to weather a storm here.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Lands face first. He's able to counter that.
Shc Williams gonna set it up.
Bookend.
Trick shot by Williams.
But is that enough to introduce them to their fiery end? He's got him square in his sights here.
Trick shot to the kisser.
The blood is boiling now, and this is the prime opportunity to raise the Hellfire
vicious scenario, that's for sure.
Oh, Santos counters.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Getting close to the flames, trying to set each other. Oh, that's it. Somebody help them. Put out the fire.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll, man.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
We're lucky this whole place didn't go up in a fiery blaze in the course of this reckless Inferno match.
I don't think anyone comes out of this one without some permanent scars.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker.
A true modern-day genetic freak that moves like a bullet train and hits like a freight train. Braun Breaker is a one-man wrecking crew.
Hits the ropes at over 23 miles an hour. He's even made the ring shift with his combination of speed, pure power.
And Braun has been bred to dominate the sports entertainment industry, both a peak athlete and a charismatic performer.
Everyone in WWE has seen just what kind of potential Breaker has. Some have feared it, some have even tried to harness it. A top competitor around the world, Sami Zayn.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
This is going to be a barbaric match. There are no rules except that one of these competitors has to say, I quit.
Oh, what a start.
Back and forth, blow for blow, right from the jump. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Ooh. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. Uppercut right on target.
That exchange might have done more damage than we realize.
exerting all that energy from the start, and now they both have to recover from the pain.
Pulled into the clothesline.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Boom!
You have some first-hand experience with this stipulation. Any advice for these competitors on how to avoid uttering those two fateful words?
You gotta keep a no-quit mindset. You don't even think about throwing in the towel. You gotta stay mentally strong, man.
Just lighting each other up, certainly starting things off with a bang.
Clutch! Saying no, I do not and will not quit.
Refusing to quit, this might be pride. It might be stupidity.
Big time air in that attack.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, man, take me out to the ball game.
Big time clothesline, man.
Turned it around with a reversal.
These two battling to dead heat with these reversals.
Oh, slammed down.
Sammy's scheme sure helping him out there.
Braun Breaker's, he's setting up his opponent. Gut check.
If you don't think Braun Breaker just put everything he had into that, take a good look at Sammy.
Are you done?
That was definitely a no. Staying in the fight here, but at what cost? There it is, the spear! Busting out the heavy artillery. Was that enough to get the...
Are you done?
Official asking.
No way!
A resounding no.
And what, if anything, is it gonna take to finally make them quit?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Smack on the back of the head.
Sami Zayn retaliates. Boom! Good defense from him. That's what they call me, the hot shot. And he definitely has plans for this ladder.
The beauty of this business, we're always learning new sorts of use. For a ladder.
Straight impact on the throat. And now he gets back into the ring.
Do you quit?
A defiant no.
Letting everyone know it's going to take a lot more than that for them to give in.
Woo! Stiff shot.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Counters with an attack on Breaker.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Off. Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Powerbomb position.
Oh, but wait a minute. We're going to fight out of this with some big punches.
Into an STO.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Breaker is feeding off the WWE Universe.
Ooh, sorry, but he kind of had it coming. Oh, man, just dumped him right onto that ladder. You hear that thud?
Look out!
Great in-ring IQ on display there. Big boot! He's got to be thinking about saying, I quit now. How much more of this can he take? Bray could outthought him there.
Ooh, nice drop kick, so precise.
And these superstars are seemingly at a stalemate, both utterly spent, but still digging deep into their reserves.
Digging deep, neither one allowing their exhaustion to get the better of them. But this match is absolutely...
No way! No! No!
Fighting through the pain, forcing this match to continue.
If you weren't thinking about quitting before that, you probably are now.
Being carried around now.
Powerbomb through the ladder. Shots to the body or rocking. Yes! That's it. It's a wrap. They quit. I think it was smart to quit here. They were trying to kill each other.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
We expect I Quit matches to be brutal, to be excruciating tests of wills, but this still exceeded those expectations.
Reaching down into your soul and refusing to quit despite all reason. There is nothing tougher, and we just witnessed that toughness tonight.